G'day guys, Len from Ray White and Orange here. Today we're at our next local business, the Hotel Canobolas on Lord's Place, and we're going to have a quick chat to Jared. Hey mate.
Hello Len.
So Jared, like a lot of people wouldn't know, there's a lot of history to this pub. Can you give us a bit of a rundown on some of its background?
Yeah, look, so it was built in 1939, so quite a few years ago by Tui's Limited. So it is probably one of the biggest pubs in regional New South Wales.
And it was built as their show, as the Tui's showpiece pub.
Look, it was
like
mountain, and I mean, if you look around at other things sort of in that era, like there's not a lot that's this big.
No, there still isn't.
So we're right in the middle of, Art Deco. So, like the staircase and the balustrade and everything like that, like that's all still original. So the other thing a lot of people don't really know is there's 90 rooms upstairs for accommodation. So it's quite a large number.
And a ballroom and a cocktail bar.
We've got all the function rooms upstairs. So the ballroom, we can seat up to 240 in there. And then we've got the Chesterfield's whiskey and wine bar as well, which is looks out over the park, all the glass windows on the front there. So it's pretty special now, but I reckon, back in the day it would have been pretty. So it's interesting too, like behind the scenes, a lot of places that I suppose the customers don't see, like out the back, which we just sort of use as a storeroom, is all the old maids' quarters. So little rooms where they all just stayed, just had a bed each.
And there was a mall downstairs, wasn't there?
So it's like way down in the basement because it's triple brick, so it's quite cold down there. So the story goes that if somebody died on the weekend and hospital was full, they'd store the body down there, so keep it chilled.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It is a little bit eerie down there.
Yeah. Now, mate, tell us like a little bit of history that people wouldn't know. Is the Queen stayed here?
Look, back in the 50s, in her visit, it was she did stay. It was only one night. She was just passing through quickly. But as we touched on before, like the grandeur of the building back then in the 50s, like it just would have been amazing. Even just like looking at the architectural features. I think the other thing too, one thing we should bring up is that if you look at the pubs on other corners, I suppose like the Metro is a good one to compare to. The reason why we're a little bit more modern than everything else is that the club hotel burnt down. That was on the corner here before. So then obviously that was knocked down and then this was rebuilt. So that's why we claim quite a big stake of land, I suppose.
Yeah, okay.
Because of the demolition of the old one.
So the current owners bought it in about 2002, is that right?
So it's been, Mark and Phil have been here for 13 years.
And they've done all the renovations, and in the last few years they've really hooked in again, haven't they?
So pretty much, I mean, the state that was in when they first took over, it was pretty run down. So initially downstairs was their main focus. So, there was a lot of walls taken out to make this bar and bistro what it is. 18 months ago we finished level 1, so the ballroom got redone, the media room, long room, and then the whiskey bar upstairs. About 12 months ago we've got 16 rooms on level 1, and then I suppose the latest renovation was just the reception area and the new gaming room out off the main foyer out there.
Jared, there's one thing that we all know about the Canobolas. It's got a reputation for fantastic food. It's always had a great bistro, and I notice up in the old beer garden now is a new restaurant.
Yeah, look, so we've just obviously pub culture's changed a lot over the years, and food is definitely a pretty big focus these days for hotels. So we've got the Gong Thai Garden Pavilion, it's just opened 2 weeks ago. So full Thai bistro menu and takeaway as well. So really it's just giving another service to the punter. So we do have the Thai now, we've got the wood fire pizza, full steakhouse, and then the pub meals as well. So chicken schnitzel, palmy, or you can still get a burger.
It's really evolved, hasn't it? You got a table of 6, you can have someone getting Thai and
So if you want Thai, you just go and order at the Thai kitchen. Whereas if you want pizza or steak, you just go and order with us.
So Jared, you're the big boss down here now, and obviously looking back, I was your boss back in the day. So some would say I mentored you and made you the man you are today.
Look, I feel like the term boss is a little loose. So Len, we just touched on you being a bit of a mentor of my time. So
bit of the mentor.
You've been out of the game for a while. Do you reckon you've still got it, or?
I end the game, Jared. Easy.
Righto, let's go make a drink.
Well, Jared, I'll make one for you and one for myself. I'll have a beer and we'll get you a fluffy duck or something. Yeah.
Sounds wonderful.
I probably shouldn't have poured lashes. I should have bought the cheapest one.
See, mate, like it's all in the first pour. You need a little bit of head in the first pour.
Oh, look, that's pretty perfect.
A smidgen more of that.
You got your thumb, bit of a dome. Like, I think you did okay.
Don't lose it, mate. Guys, thank you for watching today. Please don't forget that Ray White and Orange is locally owned and operated and always proud to support locals and local business.
So you lead, I'll follow.
Exactly.
Righto.
I give, you take.
I'm happy with that.
You had one job.
Let's do the food in the Thai
One job,
restaurant.
Jared. You had one job.
I could lead now if you want.
Long time, but I noticed there's a new restaurant upstairs.
It's not upstairs.
At this place. Now I can't think what I'm going to say.
One of the busiest.
Pour a beer every day of the week. Easy, make it harder.